Hello, folks. How you doing? Glad to be talking to you. I thought I would talk about subject or topic called Khemen, the place of the eight great gods. They call it. It's 8 directions. 8 directions in space. 8 directions within the human body. The 8 directions in space starts off, well, let's say with the cross, okay? So the 4 corners, okay? So we have north, east, south, and west as our 4 corners. And then we impose upon this cross another cross, okay? And so we have upon this cross we have the well, 4 more directions. All right. So with the cross we have, let's say, the female is the north, the female is the west, the male is the south, and the male is the east. Okay. We imposing the other cross upon this. We get the northwest, which is female, the entire female northwest, because north is female and west is female. Okay. Then we get the southwest, which is both male and female. South is male, west is female. And then we get the southeast, which is all male, because the south is male and the east is male. And then we get the northeast. The north is female and the east is male. These are 8 directions. Eight directions to which a person can turn when he was saying a prayer. Now we notice some people, when they pray towards the southeast. Okay. Then we have the east. People turn to the east and pray. Then we have the northeast. And we have the north, and we have the northwest and the southwest, etc. So a person prays, for example, to the northeast in order to pray, and it also involves for concentration or whatever you want to put your mind on. There's a direction, a region, they say, of heaven to which a person can face. Some people say, well, when you sleep, you're supposed to turn your head to the north. Yeah. So these are 8 of the directions. So when we go to the northeast, it's supposed to be good for thinking, simply thinking about something. You want to carry on a thought, you want to link thoughts together, etc. It becomes much easier, supposedly. and it has some truth to it. When you face the Northeast, okay, the Northwest has something to do with birth. Well, we're talking in some mystical terms. Uh, well, maybe biological terms too when it comes to birth. I've never had a baby. But anyway, we we can go to the Northwest. It's good for memory. Okay, uh, and it's good for that is bringing on ideas, giving birth to ideas, etc. You see, and we have this, the Southwest. Okay, the Southwest is actually it sometimes it's referred to as bad in the mythologies. It's referred to as bad because the Southwest is the underworld. You know, the lower region, maybe the water region. Also, we talk about such the signs, the zodiacal signs such as Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. These are water signs. But that's not that wouldn't be the southeast or the southwest. That would be the south, so up toward the southeast, I believe. But we have we have the Scorpio, the Sagittarius. Let's say parts of Libra, and maybe a bit of Capricorn. Okay. So these sections are sections that people can turn to for even comfort, for various things that involve, let's say, the mind, etc., the body, and so forth and so on. So these are the Am, Khemen, and these sections are stars, the eight great stars in the heavens, or constellations. Okay. It just also reminds one of the cross, the double cross. For example, in the Christian tradition, we have the double cross. We have Christ on a cross. The cross itself is one cross. The Christ is stretched out in crosswise fashion. That is another cross. So there's the double cross with these two. Okay. And the same thing go with the so-called thieves that were crucified with the Christ, one on each side of him. The right side and the left side. So now when we get to the body, okay, because I mentioned the double cross or the cross within the body. So we can give it 8 points, okay, for starting place. A cross here, a point here down the bottom, one here, and up and so forth and so on. So you go around with 8. And we get those same sections, like the northeast, southeast, etc., northwest. And we have these same sections in the body. But we go through these crosses, or we can call them stations. Stations of the cross. But we do this, we go through these crosses, and we conduct a breathing exercise. So we have, for example, here on this side we have purification, On this side, we have purification given the east and the west. So in breathing, we get here, you can pause, hold in a breath, and you go on again to this side. But you stop at these 8 stations as we go through this exercise. As people do this exercise, you see. And when they do this exercise, they imagine events, for example, taking place as we go through the cross. Now, in the mythology, okay, the mythology is based on natural phenomena, events that occur in the natural world. Okay, and so one may imagine, for example, the sun going around, visiting each station as it goes. And we can associate this with something that we have willed to occur, something that we have willed to happen in our life. Okay? And so we want to create within ourselves, let's say, a solar child. Just say a solar child. And we can imagine this going through. And we get to places of purification where the solar energy within is purified. Okay? Such as reproductive hormone. Because we're producing a child, so we use reproductive hormones as the solar god or the sun within us that we send through these stations. And I say purification here and so forth and so on. So during this breathing exercise, there's a point where we stop and retain the breath, purification. These 2 points of purification and so on. So we go through the 8 stations in this way as a means of creating within ourselves, okay, this child, which is actually something that we have willed to be in this life. We start with it as a child, okay, an idea, okay, that we wish to make pure and true and straight and be justified in what we're doing, you see. So the mythology teaches these things. How to go about using natural phenomena via the imagination to acquire what we have willed to be. Okay, thank you, folks, and thank you. Subscribe. I have many more things to talk about, and I could be back with you, and have a good day. Mm-hmm.